Michaela Chester here for NCAA Digital. I'm joined by Caleb Pendleton today from FAU Baseball. Caleb, you just did something that's absolutely insane. Two grand slams in one inning. Not only is that impossible, nearly impossible to happen in a normal circumstance, but this was in your first two collegiate at bats. How are you feeling right now? Are you processing this okay?
Yeah, Friday night, looking into this weekend, I never thought it would be like this. I never thought I'd be sitting here um, with two at bats, on my first two at bats, hitting grand slams, let alone in the same inning. So it's very surreal, kind of crazy to think about.
Let's go to that first at bat. It's your very first collegiate at bat in an FAU jersey. I would be shaking in my boots. I mean, were you nervous? Take me through your approach at the plate. I'm sure you're just trying to put a ball into play.
Yeah.
The bases are loaded. So take me through what you were feeling and your approach at that at bat.
My first at bat, I went up there. I was super nervous. All the guys knew that I was nervous. We had a delay at the beginning of the game, which kind of made it a little bit worse, delayed the nerves even more. So going to that first at bat, I kind of just wanted to hit a ball and play, just not strike out or not turn into a double play. And so first two swings weren't the best swings, so I was down two strikes in the count, and I kind of just locked in and choked up a little bit and saw a curveball out of his hand, and it was a little high, so I hit it. And as soon as I hit it, I didn't know it was going out right away, but it ran into first base. I was saying out loud, "Get out, ball," and it finally went out. So it was a really cool feeling.
How were you feeling circling the bases that first time?
Yeah, it was surreal running around, hearing the crowd, the music playing. It was kind of like I kind of like once I got to second base, I kind of zoned everything out, and it was kind of just a cool moment of my first at bat.
Yeah, something you'll remember forever. Did that knock the nerves right out of you?
Yeah, going into the second at bat, I kind of was locked in, and I didn't have any nerves at all.
So now let's go to that second at bat in a little more detail. You get up again in the very same inning, and the bases are loaded for you again, which is crazy in itself. Are you thinking at that point, is it possible that I can hit another grand slam? What's going through your mind at this one? Because it must be crossing your mind.
And walking up to the plate, I thought it for a second. I made myself stop thinking about it because I didn't want to try to do too much in that situation. I just wanted to tack on some more runs and pass the torch to the next guy. So going up there, I saw a first pitch fastball belt high, and as soon as I saw it in his hand, I knew I was swinging, and as soon as I hit it, I knew it was gone. So unlike the first one, I knew that one as soon as I hit it that it was going out.
When you put it into perspective, have you talked to your team or your coach about how cool it is that all of those players before you, everything that had to happen for them to load the bases for you twice in the same inning, kind of how crazy that is that that happened?
Yes, I was talking to Jared DeSantola, who was on second base yesterday, and we were sitting there talking about it. We didn't realize this until yesterday, but first Grand Slam, the exact people were on base for both Grand Slams. So Steve Loden was on first base, Jared was on second, Mitch Harding was on third for both of my Grand Slams.
Wow. Crazy how things happen.
Crazy.
Tell me about what you heard after the game. What did your parents say to you? And did you receive any cool messages that really stood out to you after this?
Yeah, after the game, I left my phone in the locker room, so I didn't get to my phone until after the game. As soon as I looked at it, it was just blowing up. There was messages from on every social media I had, all text, and first thing I had to do was call my mom. I didn't call her because she wasn't able to be at the game, so I called her and I talked to her. And then after the game, and once I got back to the dorms, I was sitting there in bed with my roommate, and we were just scrolling forever, looking at messages, um, going through DMs, people supporting me, and actually it was yesterday that MLB posted it on their Instagram, and Tatis Jr. commented on it, which I thought was very cool that he took the time to do that on a video of me.
Yeah, how does it feel to be in the ranks with Fernando Tatis?
It's crazy. It's crazy. It didn't really hit me about how crazy and rare it was until I kind of sat back and really thought about what really happened and looked at different stats and stuff of the situation.
So now your first two collegiate at bats, certainly memorable and a really great way to start your college career, but you still got a long way to go. What's your mindset moving forward as you continue with your first year with the program?
Moving forward with FAU, I just want to not let this put any pressure on me. I don't want to put pressure on myself and try to live up to this standard. I just want to do what I need to do to help the team, and when I get my opportunities, just do what needs to be done and just go at it. with my team and keep moving forward game by game.
All right. Well, Caleb, congratulations on this incredible milestone that you just accomplished, and good luck with the rest of your career at FAU. Thanks for joining me today.
Thank you very much.